Hey everyone, Presito here. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about SRC721. And I actually had a look through YouTube and Twitter, and there's really not much information out about it, despite it being so huge for stamps, and it is really a game changer. If you watch my previous video on recursive ordinals, it's very much the same concept, but with stamps. And it's really exciting the possibilities this is going to open up, because I'm sure, as you guys know, stamps have their benefits and their downsides. One of the downsides is it's really expensive, and obviously the benefit is that it's non-prunable and permanent on Bitcoin, unlike ordinals. So this is super exciting to make things much cheaper. So basically the idea of SRC721 is to mint all the traits individually and then deploy JSON files, which are also on-chain stamps, that point to the set of traits. And in this way, the cost of a PFP collection is reduced by around 100x. That is obviously an insane reduction in cost, and it's just going to open up tons of possibilities. So I've got this picture open up because I know you guys are probably going a bit crazy with all the different letters and numbers, BRC20, BRC721. There's just so many that it's confusing. And it is, but it's also pro, because it's nice to see all the development that's going on and how things are improving so quickly. So I've covered many of these. Some I don't think are really worth covering, but SRC721 is definitely worth covering. As it says here, by storing the layers individually, it is possible to reduce file size by indexing color palettes for each layer. So anyways, as the suite says, like recursive ordinals, SRC721 stamps are very similar, which is JSON files referencing on-chain image traits. And this is basically what I mentioned before. Anyways, so SRC721 was created or developed by Derp, which this is his Twitter if you want to give him a follow. But he posted this on GitHub. And basically what it's saying is that to create an affordable high-resolution composite NFT, SRC721 proposes storing art as layers using the stamps protocol. So users mint a small JSON file referring to on-chain data, and this reduces file size by storing layers individually, and stacking the images produces a good result. So it's even higher quality than just a normal stamp as it was before. Keeping on-chain storage below 100 bytes significantly lowers the minting cost, and counterparty asset IDs maintain stability for SRC721 collections despite stamps protocol changes. So this is really, really big for stamps as a whole. So he goes into more detail here about the actual code, requirements, revealment, and everything like that. I'm not going to go through that because I'm not going to pretend I know anything about programming or coding or anything like that. But you're welcome to have a look through that if you're interested. You can see here the SRC721 token requirements as well. But anyways, let's move on. So we can see Derp himself posting here on the 1st of June saying, higher resolution stamp collections that are cheap to mint are coming. A demo of SRC721 will be going live on mainnet to show off what is possible. And this was in the form of Avame NFT. And it did go live, and it all went smooth, and it just proved how pro SRC721 is. Anyways, if we move on, we can see here he says it's coming to Bitcoin stamps. TLDR, it costs 2,500 to put up the art. It's a free mint, and gas will cost you 10 to 15 per mint. So you can see already the costs are way down compared to the usual mints. We can see Mike in Space himself, the creator of stamps. He says this is what he loves about stamp. He's not in control. It's an open, permissionless protocol that anyone is free to build upon in any way they choose. SRC721 came out of the left field and is now integrated on Rare Stamp, and he linked to one of the NFTs of Avame, which you can see here on Rare Stamp. You can see the quality is also a lot higher than usual, and also a lot cheaper. Also to note, it's one of one. There's a lot of drops that are, for example, minted on one stamp, and it's a collection of 100, for example, or 300. But this is one stamp is one mint. So that is also very pro and proves the cost reduction. He also says he had nothing to do with SRC721, and he doesn't run Rare Stamp, and these parties got together and made it work. And he wasn't even aware of the integration until it launched. He says it's really proud to see that. That's what I just read. And then lastly, OpenStamp actually just announced that they have SRC721 minting on their platform. So you can see calling all SRC721 issuers and Mint users. We now support all legal operations related to SRC721, which you can utilize via their platform. So if you go on the platform Mint Stamp Minting Utility, you can see SRC721 over here. So if we go through how to actually use it, in case you are looking to use it. So users can issue or mint SRC721 in two ways. The first way is to provide a standard SRC721 JSON string, such as below, in the case of Avame. The second way is to provide base 64 encoded data of the SRC721 JSON string, such as this. And they give a picture of base 64 here on the site, which if you go there, you can see base 64. So these are the two options, either base 64, you click on SRC721 JSON, which you fill in that top row. Then they say, for example, during Avame minting, you can obtain base 64 encoded data from its official website, then directly mint it by providing the base 64 data to their minting service. Additionally, it's important to note that for SRC721 minting, the issuance quantity is generally 1, and you'll need to choose to lock the asset. So if you need to mint and use SRC20 in bulk, you can contact them directly for help. But that is just interesting to go through and see OpenStamp and all these new tools that are popping up. And also OpenStamp has some other tools available where they link all the different stamp tools here. So it's really, really awesome to see all this development on Stamp Chain. And to be honest, I'm really surprised that SRC721 hasn't completely blown up the same way recursive ordinals have, because it's basically the same thing and on stamps. And of course, the benefit is, as opposed to ordinals, is that it's not prunable. If there's updates on the Bitcoin network, SRC721 and stamps are there to stay. So this is what makes me really bullish on this, and definitely want to be more involved in this and make people aware of it. I believe this is the first YouTube video covering SRC721, or one of the first. So hopefully the word will spread about this and give it some more popularity that it deserves. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you learned something, I always appreciate if you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, join my Telegram. We're always active there, discussing everything when it comes to stamps, ordinals, pre-sales, upcoming projects, everything. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.